Bitcoin going to $100,000. Bitcoin replacing gold. That's what I'm going to be talking about in this video. Let's have a quick look at my Shrimpy trading bot. I'll have a link in the description below if you want to check this out. Try it out for yourself. It's free, by the way, for the beginning. And if you want, you can upgrade to a paid account. And what I did was I started with 0.048 BTC at the end of January, split into two portfolios. So portfolio one, I had 0.024 BTC. And you can now see that it's 0.038 BTC, which it's had an increase of 26.95% in the last month. Now, this is not the value of the BTC. What's increased is the amount of BTC because the bot copies other traders that I've chosen, so it buys and sells as they do to accumulate more BTC. Portfolio 2 has done much, much better. And here, my 0.024 BTC is now 0.086 BTC with a 223% increase. And what I like about this is there's not been many drawdowns here. You know, it stayed pretty level. So as Bitcoin price is going down, this hasn't gone down, not the same way. So I'm going to carry on compounding what I'm gaining because what I want is more Bitcoin. Who doesn't? Hi, everybody. This is Crypto Rich, working with you to get rich with crypto, filling our pockets with crypto profits. In this video, I'm going to be talking about how a mainstream news publication is projecting that the next milestone for Bitcoin is going to be reached soon, and it's $100,000. Plus, the relationship between Bitcoin and gold. How's that shaping up? Now, please subscribe, follow me on Twitter, Crypto Rich YT, join my official Telegram announcements channel. You can find me on BitTube, Lbry, Bitchute, Odyssey. Now, this is an article from CryptoPotato.com, and I shall link to this in the description below. And it references a report from Bloomberg. Bitcoin already started to replace gold. The next target is $100,000. Bitcoin continues to attract more funds previously put in gold, bonds, and stocks, said Bloomberg in its latest crypto-related report. The paper forecasted $100,000 as the next possible price threshold, while also outlining that Bitcoin has begun the process of replacing gold as the hedge of choice. Now, why would big financial institutions prefer Bitcoin over gold? Well, I can see the advantages. It's easier to store, easier to transport, and it's an appreciating asset with limited supply, unlike gold, which increases, I think, by about 1% a year as more and more is mined. Now, the Bloomberg paper says that the process of Bitcoin replacing gold in portfolios is accelerating, and we see risk tilted towards more of the same. Bitcoin is gaining legitimacy with declining volatility versus the opposite in most assets. We see scant reason to reverse the trend. The ratio of price of the potential global digital reserve asset versus an ounce of the old guard metal appears on a path towards 100 times after breaching 10 times that held resistance since 2017. Now, JP Morgan analysts had indicated that the bullion's price could suffer in the upcoming years as BTC continues to take substantial chunks of its market share. And the paper further explained that the primary cryptocurrency's current state showcases that it has transitioned out of the realm of speculative risk assets into a global digital store of value. Moreover, its role will only intensify in the upcoming years as the entire world is going digital. Bloomberg's report predicted that the next price target could be the entrance to a sixth digital territory, $100,000. Now, me personally, I think it's inevitable. We have skyrocketing demand from institutions, as this article says, and limits set against a fixed supply. Now, their analysts believe that reaching $100,000 by the year's end is not out of the question. I think it's going to be much, much higher than that. Let me know how high you think Bitcoin's going to go. Thus, they joined the co-founder of Magnetic, William Quigley, who envisioned even a price tag of $150,000 per coin in the next 12 months. Where do you think it's going to be in the next 12 months? Or let's say by the end of 2021. Let me know in the description below. And let's have a look at the chart of Bitcoin against gold. So this is the number of ounces that one Bitcoin will buy you. And it goes back all the way to March 2013. And I shall link to this in the description below so you can play with this. So let's have a look here. I think it was in 2017. That one Bitcoin equaled one ounce of gold. There you go. April the 24th, 2017. One Bitcoin would have bought you 1.027 ounces of gold. And that shot up to 14 ounces of gold for one Bitcoin at the end of 2017. And to a low of just over 3 ounces of gold in January 2019. No, 2.941, or even lower here, 2.675 ounces of gold December the 10th, 2018. So you could have bought some gold with your Bitcoin here, then here, sold the gold for Bitcoin. Perhaps I should have done that had I known about this. And where are we now? Let's have a look. Let's have a closer look. So here, February the 20th, 2021, one Bitcoin would have bought you 31.43 ounces of gold. And right now, it's going to get you about 27, 28 ounces of gold. So clearly, right, it makes much more sense from an investment sort of perspective with this trajectory, although nothing guaranteed, to use Bitcoin as a store of value versus gold. Now, I'm not saying you shouldn't hold gold as well, right? They serve different purposes, but they're both great stores of value. But Bitcoin is appreciating much, much more against the dollar than gold is. I think that's just going to continue that trend. Let me know what you think in the description below. And between now and when I see you next, please keep filling your pockets with crypto profits. This is Crypto Rich signing out. All the best. Bye-bye.